Yeah, what's up, man? I just put out the vid on the result of the Donaire and the Vargas fight. But like I said, I wasn't totally clear on it. You know, I was looking for some info. I called a couple people up, and I gathered something up for you know, just to have an idea of what happened. But now PrinceKody wrote to me what actually happened. He must have seen the fight completely. So, you know, like I said, anyone who knew what really happened, like if I was incorrect on something that I said on the vid, write to me and let me know. And I just saw, I'm gonna read to those who probably are not watching my page or anything, what he said on his on what really went down. The guy really went out and saw the fight. So man, that's what I was really looking for. So, you know, much props to Mr. PrinceKody. Now let's read. And the main event was bullshit. It was obvious that Vargas would not win to Donaire. He was a strawweight champ moving up. He's just a replacement. 3 days notice. He was too small. Donaire knocked him out in 3 rounds. It was really a BS fight. And I forgot Fernando Montañez knocked out Ciso Morales, the kid from the Philippines, in the first round with the body shot. And the controversial fight was the Penelosa Morel fight, because the first 3 rounds was clarity for Morel. Penelosa was not doing anything, but after the Penelosa kept coming and kept coming, even though there's a headbutt, and Penelosa was bleeding in the left and right eye, but still Morel could not hurt him. And the fight turned around, and final 2 rounds, Penelosa is keeping the pressure. He wobbled Morel at the end. It was a split decision, 115-113, 115-113, and the last card was very not realistic. I think it was 116-112 or something. Many people think Penelosa won, but you must watch the fight yourself. Well, before I read the third thing he said, I can honestly believe that. I don't even need to see the fight to actually really take your word on it, because that's what I was saying. On a prediction vid I did, because I understand that Eric Morel, you know, the guy does pack no power whatsoever in his punch. So even if he has Penelosa busted up with his eyes, or he can't hurt him, he can't knock him out, because Morel, he does not knock people out. He's more of a technical fighter, and that's why I thought, you know, being younger, moving around, he's pretty skillful. I thought that he could win a decision fight, but I said, you know, don't count Penelosa out, because it would not surprise me if Penelosa would have won that fight. That's what I said in that other vid. So what you're saying here is pretty much how it played out in my, mind. So that 116-112, it has to be really exaggerated. They pretty much, it could have been by why PrinceKody is explaining to me here. It could have been probably a split decision, or it could have won Penelosa's way. But they robbed the fight and they gave it to Eric Morel. So, you know, if Penelosa won, I think he should have won. You know, I did not watch the fight, but I think in all honesty that the way it's written down here, the way PrinceKody wrote it on my page, I think that has to be totally true. I don't need to watch it. Like I said, I understand that if it had to go down that way, and that if Morel came out in the first couple rounds very active, but then got tired or whatever, and Penelosa got him in the last couple of rounds, you know, we would have to count round by round to see. But obviously the 116-112, it doesn't even make sense when you have 2 cards that are 115-113, 115-113, and then some idiot pig judge comes and gives 116-112. So it was like one of the judges, the 116-112 was watching a whole different fight. So I agree with that. And so, you know, if a lot of people thought Penelosa won, it's probably because he did win and he was robbed. So I wanted to get correct myself on that. Like I said, that was just some info I got off a couple friends anyway, and they must have been drinking anyway. So, and then the third thing he said was, bro, I've watched the whole event. You're wrong about Concepcion and Santiago, because I said that people were saying that the Concepcion fight was controversial. So I was mistaken then. The controversial fight was the Peñalosa-Eric Morel fight. Now he's going to explain to me why. Bro, I've watched the whole event. You're wrong about Concepcion and Santiago. Concepcion clearly won. He knocked down Santiago, I think, in the sixth round. Santiago was boxing the whole fight, and Concepcion was landing the big shots. But in the final round, Santiago was fired up. All of a sudden, Concepcion was out of gas, and he almost went down. If it wasn't for the bell, but it was a very great fight, especially the final round, because, well, apparently final round, Mario Santiago was doing good. But in the final round, but Concepcion clearly winning by points, and he was more active. And I can understand that. That's why I also said that I understand that Concepcion is a bigger puncher, and I actually thought Concepcion was going to knock Mario Santiago out. So if Mario Santiago, you know, he stuck in there and he boxed, and it ended up being a good fight, then, you know, very true. I guess that, you know, that's how it went down. That's how it, Concepcion won clearly. So the controversial fight was the Eric Morel and Peñalosa. So I wanted to get that clear, and thank you, PrinceKody. So now you will be seeing Concepcion fighting Juanma Lopez. I'll give you a prediction on the next video, and I don't want to take too much time on this one because then it'll take too long to load up. You know, it's kind of late. But thanks, Mr. PrinceKody, man, and much respect. Now let me get back to the All-Star game. Awesome, man. We're just watching it right now. Great.